You shouldn't be intimidated. You have the skills, you have the intelligence. It doesn't require any education. All you have to have is patience, do a little research. You've got it. Don't worry about it. Don't panic.
Dropshipping, everything you need to know. Dropshipping is an online retail business model in which the retailer does not keep inventory of the items they sell. Dropshipping could be the solution for you if you enjoy selling but are put off by the thought of maintaining and paying for a storefront, warehouse, and other overhead costs. In this video, we will discuss what dropshipping is, how it works, and its benefits and drawbacks, and everything else you need to know. Make sure to subscribe to 33 Cube to take advantage of more such videos. Here we begin. Dropshipping is a business model that is primarily used by e-commerce retailers who do not stock their own inventory. It's a fulfillment method in which a retailer receives orders of products listed on the storefront and forwards them to the supplier for fulfillment. This is a win-win situation for retailers and suppliers because it allows them to focus solely on the business processes in which they excel. Retailers can nurture customer relationships while suppliers can maintain inventory and ship products. Dropshipping is a method of selling products that is used by both wholesalers and manufacturers around the world. How does dropshipping work? The dropshipping model has three key players: the dropshipper, the supplier, and the customer. This is how the dropshipping business model works at the most basic level. A customer purchases a product from your website or e-commerce platform and pays the retail price. The retail price, for example, is $100. You send the customer's order to the supplier and pay them wholesale, keeping the profit margin. For example, if you pay $70 in wholesale, you keep $30 as profit. Then the order is processed by the supplier and the product is shipped directly to the customer. Advantages of dropshipping: reduced startup costs. You can spend less on renting a store, stocking inventory, and paying employees using a dropshipping business. All you need is an online storefront from which to direct customers and sell your products. This online store can be hosted on your own website or one of the popular e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Shopify, or Squarespace. Business operations are flexible. Because your entire operation is online, you can set it up from anywhere. You only need a laptop and an internet connection. It's simple to get started. When you don't have to procure, maintain, or supply products, running an e-commerce business becomes much easier. An online store can be set up in as little as 15 minutes. Setting up background processes like accepting orders, processing orders, forwarding to suppliers, and accepting and making payments may take a few days longer. Product offerings are flexible. Because you are not maintaining your own inventory, it's much easier to diversify into other products based on demand. Workflow automation. After your store is up and running, much of the day-to-day work is automated. Wix's dropshipping solution, for example, automates inventory management, order routing, order tracking, and more. Extensive product selection. Because you are not constrained by physical storage space or geography, you can sell as many products as you like. You have access to a virtually limitless product pool, allowing you to test products without investing large sums of money in inventory. Operate from anywhere. You can run your dropshipping business from anywhere in the world because there's no physical connection to your products. All you need is internet access. Scalability. Scaling up operations is much easier when all you're doing is advertising and accepting orders. All you need is a solid platform capable of handling traffic and accepting orders. It's the supplier's responsibility to handle shipping and returns, so choose a supplier who can quickly scale up as your business grows. Disadvantages of dropshipping. Many of the factors that make dropshipping a profitable business model also have disadvantages. Take these into account before committing to a dropshipping setup. Inventory and shipping are not under your control. You do not have control over product availability or quality because the supplier is responsible for maintaining stock and shipping products. Low profit margins. Because of the high level of competition in the market, dropshipping businesses have a low profitability margins. To make a good profit, you need to operate on a large scale. Supplier terms. Because you rely on suppliers to handle inventory, packaging, and shipping, your business is subject to the terms and conditions of those suppliers. You have little control over order minimums, return and exchange policies, and other requirements that can affect customer satisfaction. Customization options are limited. Because you are not in charge of shipping products to customers, you cannot customize products or provide value-added services to improve the customer experience. Customer service is difficult. When the customer is pleased with the product, everything is in order, but if they need to return or exchange the product, it becomes difficult to coordinate the return with the supplier in a way that makes the customer happy. Lack of quality control. Because you are not physically handling the products, ensuring that every unit meets your quality standards can take time and effort. You need to build strong relationships with your suppliers and thoroughly vet them, or find a database that has a reliable vetting process for dropshipping suppliers. There's fierce competition. Because of the low barrier to entry, competition in the dropshipping industry is fierce. Hundreds of companies may be selling the exact same products as you. Because products cannot be a differentiating factor, you need to focus on other things such as the customer experience and web design to stand out. How do I find a dropshipper? If you're sold on the idea of dropshipping but have no idea where to start, the internet can be a good place to start, but it's not as simple as typing dropshipping into a search engine. Many dropshippers do the majority of their business with other businesses like yours, so they are business to business rather than business to customer. Building personal relationships and leveraging one-on-one interactions in person or over the phone are common strategies used by business to business companies to attract and convert their audience. But unfortunately, that means they won't necessarily appear at the top or even close to the top of search results because they need to direct their resources towards SEO or consumer marketing. Dropshipping aggregators can also be found online either in the form of comparison lists or blog articles, or through companies whose sole purpose is to assist you in finding the ideal dropshipper for your business. These can be free or paid resources, but do your research to ensure that the aggregator is honest, reliable, and reputable in the field. Just like the dropshipper, many Volusion merchants have previously worked with dropshippers who have built-in aggregation tools, such as Doba and Cole Imports. How do I maximize my chances of success? If you're ready to take the plunge and try dropshipping, there are a few more rules to improve your long-term success. To begin, just because there are no startup costs associated with purchasing and managing products does not imply that a dropshipping business is risk-free. You're still investing time to find the right dropshippers and building your website, so treat it like an investment and conduct thorough amounts of research beforehand. What will you be selling? How crowded is the market? How will you acquire customers and distinguish yourself? Is there a less competitive, smaller niche within that same space? Most people who run a purely dropshipping business find the most success in what they identify as specific niche and curate their products like a pro, ensuring that every product they sell is a good fit for their niche audience and their brand. Once you've chosen your dropshippers and products, remember that products themselves may differ from your company's differentiator, so consider what else you can rely on to close the deal. Finally, keep in mind that dropshipping is not an all-or-nothing business model. Many of the most successful companies employ a hybrid model, manufacturing or shipping some products in-house and relying on dropshippers to fill in the gaps. Dropshippers aren't the main product generators for these companies, but rather a simple, low-cost way to provide customers with extras that they'll appreciate. Dropshipped items can be used for upsells, impulse purchases, or test a new product before bringing it into the house. What do you think of dropshipping? Let us know your views on how to start dropshipping in the comments down below. And if you want to know more, watch our videos and subscribe to 33Cube now. Make sure to like this video and share with your friends who are interested in money-making tips and how to dropship. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Take care.